is 10:32.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting the French, so it just sounded like gibberish for a second. I had to turn on the French translation.
Just keep going with
Yeah, it just
puts it on me, and I'm like, I don't know what you're saying.
But she speaks Spanish, so you should get it.
What?
Vinia.
You speak Spanish?
You know, it's
Oh,
Vinia.
okay.
She speaks Spanish.
yeah.
She's just intimidated by a Mexican. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm like, my Spanish is broken too, just because like I grew up here.
Yeah.
And I didn't really learn Spanish. I didn't even take Spanish class. So it was like,
Really?
my shit is learned from like parents and the slang too. So
Yeah.
Carico.
yeah. So now I'm just like, all right, cool. And then like I can have a conversation with some of my family members, but then when they say shit, I'm like, what, dude? And they're like, pendejo. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm sorry, dude. They even call me gringo too. I'm like, oh, okay.
Hi.
Yeah.
Suck my dick.
Yeah. But that's all love though. It's just them. That's how my family is. Like we all talk shit to each other.
Yeah.
Like I'll fucking call my dad fat, you know, like just cause he is.
My dad's too sensitive for that.
Mary. I'm sorry, Dad. Gosh. I'm so sensitive.
You know how like minority parents, like once you start making sense and talking back in an argument, they're like, is that disrespect? Like they used to do that. Yeah, they used to do that, but now not anymore. Like they're like, no,
nah, nigga, you just suck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Step your game up.
Yeah.
You thought you was hot shit.
But you not. All right. For sure we were live.
You have one piece of hair going inside your collar.
You know?
One dread on your right side.
there?
Yeah, there you go.
How long did it take to get dreads, dude?
2011.
Damn.
So it's about to go on 8 years.
That's crazy.
This is not my first set.
What you looking at?
The mic and its diaphragm and all that shit. P420.
Does the camera need to be on?
Yeah, it's on. It's just like it's connected through HDMI, so it didn't show on the screen.
Oh.
Yeah. So like, here's what we're seeing right now on my screen over here. I can't really turn
That's
it.
dope.
Are you live?
Yeah, I'm live now. So
Oh,
now it's like I'm gonna send that link to you so you can like send it to other people.
Uses OBS recording studio.
Here,
Mhm.
5866.
Man of culture. Yes, I know.
Please capture this.
Okay,
Let the people
Do you want
know.
your phone, or we just use our phone, or do you want it on your
My
Instagram?
phone, like Instagram.
Got
And
it.
all.
Yeah. Remember that
Sounds
5866.
Good morning, everybody. We are live.
We are live.
Yeah. So get into the chat, everybody. Y'all know what's up. Yeah.
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 Can we get loud? Is that cool?
Yeah, we
with
can
you
get
guys?
loud. You can yell and shit.
All right, I haven't yelled today, so I gotta open up the airways.
I got you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was expecting,
I
but like
was
that
really
wasn't.
thinking that. That was pretty lit.
Oh man, you gonna be at the show November 15th?
Yes, I was about to ask you for some tickets right now.
It's online, but
Oh, it's
I
online?
got some flyers for you if
Oh.
you want some flyers.
All right,
man.
bet.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, I might go to the hip hop festival, but then
The hip hop festival is 2 days after. Well, it's the day and the second day after the show.
Oh, okay.
It's the 16th and 17th. I won't be in this state.
Gotcha. But no, I'm definitely going to that because I was like, I saw your Tiny Desk thing, and I'm like, if that's like the same vibe, which I'm guessing it's probably not, but still, like I saw the whole live performances and your YouTube shit, so I was like, this is good. I'm excited to see this, you know. So yeah, I'm excited to see all of it.
Oh yes, I'm excited to see it. Shit, Mary knows. Sometimes when I perform my music, I just get like super excited that I just stop singing the lyrics. I'm like, this shit comes, and I go back to the lyrics. I've been doing that at band practice. I know my band members haven't said anything, man, but we're going through this song and it just sounds so amazing. I'm just like, I get an overload. I'm just like, back to the days when it'd be crazy, bro. So I'm excited for this performance.
It's gonna be some hot shit, son.
Yeah, man, I come in my pants like 5 times at band practice. Great. I need like 3 pairs of underwear.
I gotcha.
He said, I got you.
I gotcha, bro. All right.
We all, yeah. Everyone goes through that phase.
We all do go to that face. Just like shit. I used to like wear soccer shorts under my pants like during high school.
What?
Just because I did soccer, and I was like, it's like right after school, all right, soccer practice, boom.
Okay,
So, like-
we was just talking about coming in our pants.
Nah.
Like, I used to wear soccer pants in high school. What was you doing during break, bro?
I ain't getting no hoes during high school, bro. I ain't getting no hoes in high school.
What high school you went to?
I went to Horizon.
I used to drive past that for work. I was like, oh, look at that. That looks like the typical high school.
It is the
You
typical
know,
high school.
The lockers and all
Mhm.
that, because it was actually an indoor high school, because most of the high schools here in Phoenix are all outdoor kind of based high schools.
Yeah.
So I was like, that looks pretty cool.
No, it was like-
looks like people are actually high school cliquies. You know, you have your jocks and all that.
Yeah, pretty much. I was a drifter. I was hanging out with everybody. Like, I was either with the jocks, because, like, I lift weight with them, with the nerds, because, you know, I play video games and shit. Sometimes with popular chicks, because I was like, oh, shit, like, we have things in common. But they'd also be like, I wouldn't date you because you're fucking weird. I'm like, yeah, and I know that. Yeah.
Respect. Yeah.
But the one people I didn't like was, like, the drama kids, just because they're the people I didn't click with.
The drama kids.
Yeah.
Did they know you though?
Somewhat. But, like, there's, like, oh, like, who is this dude? But it's because, like, I don't know. Like, we just didn't click for some reason. That's it. Except for the guys. We always clicked. It was always the girls that were just like, fuck this dude. I'm like, I didn't even do anything. But, yeah.
You know.
But, yeah. You know what it is. All right. We got...
You already know what the fuck going on.
Fuck going on, son. All right, son. We gonna go to this podcast. People gonna join in later on. You can see what's up. There's a chat right here. It's delayed, so yeah.
My glasses aren't on, son.
Yeah, your glasses aren't. You want to put them on or
Nope.
no? All right, bet. Bet.
Am I looking at you or past you?
Yeah, we can just have like a normal conversation.
Bet.
You can, yeah. That's how it is. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, y'all. It is motherfucking November 2nd, second day, no nut. I'm surviving that shit. Are you surviving that shit, bro? All right. But yeah, good morning. This is your host, Scrappy Flako, the realest bato in the body. Today I have my guest, Rozotadi.
What's up, big head? I'm Rozotadi. Thank you for having me, bro.
It's not a problem, bro. It's not a problem. It's good to have you here. If y'all know, he's opening for Pink Sweats, right? Or
Pink Sweats.
Yeah,
Yes.
Pink. Yes.
Yeah.
You should hit him up, get him some tickets. Appreciate has a link for it too.
Yes, hit me up directly. Go into my bio. There's a link there for $10. You know, if you don't go through me, it's 18. Then it's like service fee. Blah blah. Hit me up though, big head.
Yeah. And he also came out with this new single, Big Head, too. Y'all should check it out. He has a physical disc. I forgot to bring it. It's upstairs in my room. But I was going to show off the camera. But yeah, you should hit him up for that. That shit's pretty cool that people do that. And yeah, also links in the description below for his Snapchat. No, not Snapchat. His fucking Insta, Twitter, his music, and like everything else that I could find.
You can literally find anything and everything under the name Rozotadi, Rozotadi. But if you want to follow me on, you know, OnlyFans, you can follow me on OnlyFans too. So
Do you really have an OnlyFans?
Got a Pornhub.
Yeah, I got a Pornhub.
Music videos dropping on X videos.
Yeah, it's not fit for YouTube. We had to put it on there. All right. But yeah, bro, how you doing, bro?
You know, I'm actually pretty damn good, man.
Yeah?
I got my groove back for a little bit. I was kind of off. It was a little whack. You know, just a few things kind of accumulated. Laptop broke. Just, you know, some social life stuff. And then just being able to hunker down. My team got me. You know, I talked to my professors and all that. I'm a student as well. So once I did all those things, took care of all the hard work and had those hard conversations, I was then able to get the groove back, been making some new music, been, you know, really just doing my motherfucking thing as usual. So
your creative process, how is it? Like, I see you, like, you just post stories, like, you're with random people, either your roommates or just people that, like, just seem that don't live in your apartment or your house.
Yeah.
So, like, it's just, like, you invite people, like, hey, let's go make music. Let's just go do this. Or, like, how is it?
Man, I never like to put a finger on it because it's just always happening. You know, and however it happens, it happens. If I'm walking down the street and I hear someone kind of mumbling something under their breath, I'm like, oh, is them bars?
Yeah.
And then they turn into bars and I'm...
Yeah.
And, you know, and then we having a session. And they're like, look, man, I actually rap for real. You know, I got a studio over here. And I'm like, well, let's go to the studio.
Yeah.
And then we go into the studio and then we meeting the audio engineer. We meeting the in-house producer. You know, now we cooking up on Pro Tools and then... there's a session.
Yeah.
And then other sessions in the future come from that. Now imagine about 30 different instances like that and how they all get scattered across a year.
Yeah. That's crazy how like people are like, hey, let's just fucking do this shit. Like let's just go out and make this fucking music, and it becomes something. And do you ever like? Why don't you ever release it either? Like, do you ever like release it? You know, or you just keeping back at your computer?
I envied Saya because last year he would release something almost every 3-4 days, and I'm just looking at this man like, I wish I could release all this, bro. Nah, man. So I'm the man with the plan, right? I have a catalog, and I don't just want to drop it. You know, I definitely want to nurture my fan base and give them what they want, but at the same time, I do not want to blink in a dark room. So it is very important for me to have a kind of logistical thinking behind all the art. So making the art, making sure that it is pure. You know, it's coming from a real organic place with real organic people.
And you don't want to rush it.
Don't want to rush it. You know, if it needs to be dropped, it's going to be dropped. And when it's the right time, it's the right time. So for the 40 plus songs that may be waiting, you know, for these next 2 to 3 years, who knows how it all comes along.
Yeah.
But when it comes, it's going to come the right way for everybody.
See, and that's why I tell other artists, because, like, you know, because I have other friends who are like, dude, like, I need to drop this song. I need to do this. I'm like, you don't really, like, here's the thing. We're all, like, not signed. No one's signed by anything.
Right.
At least what I know so far. And we can really go at our own pace and no one will say anything, you know?
Exactly. Something Bucket Baker told me, man, is build your catalog now, because there is going to be a time when the labels and all the people are knocking at your door. But if you have a catalog now and you're constantly building it every single day, you know, you're etching into that statue. About time all these people are knocking at your door, you done built the whole marble statue yourself. You don't need anyone to polish it because you know everything that goes into it, right? Maybe you just get a little few fans there, but you good once you've done all the hard work.
Yeah. And like, yeah, just like I always tell people, just don't worry about it. Like, you'll be fine. You can just do this at your own pace. And it's good that sometimes people don't know you, because you can also make mistakes that people don't know about. And just oh shit, that was a terrible song. Let me just fucking delete that real quick.
Or even you can make mistakes, and that adds to your humanization between you and your supporters, you know, and you and your collaborators. You know, you want to make mistakes now because once you have the spotlight on you, it's going to be a lot more.
A lot more. A lot more pressure on you.
Man.
I don't know. When I talked to Pete, and he was like talking about like, dude, like I feel like I've been slacking. I'm like, you haven't. You were just kind of taking a break because like, you know, you're just enjoying the progress of Mercury, because he talks about it a lot. Yeah. And I'm like, you don't have to make another song now if you don't want to. Even though he's like, yeah, I'm writing shuffle. I'm like, yeah, but do you feel like making it out? He's like, no, not really. I'm like, see, then don't do it. Like, let it be. Let it be natural, but still promote Mercury while you're at it, because people still fuck with it.
Of course. You can definitely get those post-release blues. Man. Those things are real. I got post-release blues after Big Head.
Oh, you did?
For a couple weeks because of school, because of some shit. It was just like, all right, we're out of it. Let's get back. Let's get back on that thing, you know. But even while I was in the blues, things were still happening. So I have to give credit to myself and credit to my team and my supporters, because no matter if I'm down in the dumps or I'm high as up, you know, I'm still moving. You know, my people are still moving.
See, that's what I like about people like that. They're like, oh, I'm still moving, because I'm the same way too. People are like, hey, take a break. You should like worry about yourself. You know, even though like, are you about like mental health and stuff like that too? Yeah. Do you listen to Gary Vee?
Gary Vee?
No.
I'm hip, you know, and I've listened to videos and had the hour talks, all that stuff. I'm hip.
Okay, gotcha. But you don't like listen to them at all. You don't
not faithfully.
Okay,
not
gotcha.
Faithfully, but I tune in. You know.
Well, I do listen to stuff too, and he always has something like to say, because there's always like, oh, I can learn from that. You know, it's not everything he says useless, but yeah, like, he always preaches about like just keep going no matter what. Of course. And I'm always like, yeah, that's true. But I've also like experienced a couple burnouts. So I'm like, okay, I do need a break. Right. Yeah.
Right. But I say a part of the keep going is the break. You have to have a break, and then you have to have the me time, the relaxation, the decompression in order to keep going. That is just as important as work. That is work. Yeah. You know, so everyone has to include that in to their operation. That is still keeping going. Yeah. Because if you don't take a break, if you don't decompress, if you don't take care of yourself, you are not keeping going. You know, you're hindering yourself from going. That's just as essential as everything else.
Do you ever feel like people like mistaken the self-care with just being lazy, or do you think like
I think there's a pretty good line with it, right? People do mistaken it, because say someone like me, entrepreneur, student, all this shit, if I decide I want to sleep in the bed for the entire day, I earned it.
Yeah.
Right? Because I make a move a day times 2. You know, whether or not that's with the homework, that's with the business, that's with the music, whatever it is, it's always a move being made. But if I want to lay in the bed all day, I'm laying in the bed all day. But what is on the table that needs to get done if I'm laying in this bed? Am I okay with this sitting on the table a little bit longer? Can the world wait?
Yeah.
If the world can wait, we laying in the damn bed. Who's laying in it with me?
Yeah. That's smooth.
Smooth, baby.
Smooth. Do you ever like also like just be like, I don't want to talk to anyone either? You're just like I don't even feel like hitting anyone up.
So I had to actually make a transition from being so I've always kind of been introverted, but once I moved high schools, I went to Fairfax and I moved to Thunderbird. I was an introvert extrovert kind of thing. I was a mix of both, introvert, extrovert. And as soon as I hit university, first day before even classes started, I instantly had to switch to extrovert. And just constantly talking to hundreds and hundreds of people a day, man, shaking hands all the time, smiling in people's faces, genuine, but still having to work those muscles. Once you got to the end of the day, you're just like, oh.
Yeah. Fuck, I'm tired. Yeah.
Oh. And, it becomes a lot, but at the same time, I figured out how to decompress. So I do have my times where I want to I don't want to go out.
Yeah.
I don't really want to talk to an extreme amount of people, but I just want to talk to the people I want to talk to.
Yeah.
Or I just want to lay in the bed alone this time. So that time is very important for someone like me because even with my sister Mary, we have a club together. We have dates where we're talking to hundreds and hundreds of people in a night, shaking hands. And it's just like, that gets exhausting.
Yeah.
Projecting your voice, projecting your personality and aura so high, it's just like,
Yeah. I see that. I always see that in a lot of people, like especially after shows. There's like, fuck, give me a minute. Like I need some space real quick. Even Pete was like, dude, like just if I don't message you, then I don't message you. I'm like, I get it, dude. Like you're busy, Same here too. And also like I even have those moods where I'm like, I don't even want to talk to anyone. I just want to be in my bed. Yeah. And
that's okay. That is okay. That is human. We thrive from being together, but we also thrive from having our time.
Yeah. The thing about me is that like I've always kind of been alone. Like even though I have a family, I have 2 older brothers. The thing is like they're 5 years apart from me. Yeah. Those 2 have always been hanging out. And when I was younger, that's when I played video games a lot and just like that was like my like escape. At school I did have friends, but again it was at school and
like at school. Yeah, there's time outside of school that counts.
Yeah. But I did sports too, but it was even then like so like throughout isolation I learned how to be really independent and really like just alone. So like it's almost weird that like people right now are hitting me up for things. I'm like, that's weird. Like I'm like, what the fuck? Like who are these people? Like what are they?
Is this?
Yeah,
I've never had friends.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly that. I'm like, oh fuck, love, bitch. What?
Love? How do you spell that? No, I hear you. I definitely spent a lot of time alone. I spent a lot of time playing video games. But even when I was playing video games, I had a mic. So I was in a clan back in Modern Warfare 2 days and Black Ops, and I was always playing with people, and I was just practicing and practicing and practicing. And then I was doing YouTube, making videos, and shit like that. So I had a lot of time alone, but also I'd like to spend time with my sister. She's out in Germany right now, but we would practice German with each other. And, she would put me up on history game and different shit like that, and I definitely spent a lot of time alone though. That's how I honed my music. That's how I honed just a lot of things about me was being alone.
Yeah.
That was very key for my development.
And like, is that when you realize like, oh shit, I'm a creative person too? Is that when you're like, I like making music? Or
well, of course I realized that, but there's always been sort of a collaborative element somewhere in there because I do produce and engineer and songwrite and all that shit, right? But it's like at the same time, I do like working with people, right? And coming up, I was producing alone, but there was people that wanted to be recorded, and record on top of my beats, and we didn't have someone to track, and we didn't have someone audio engineer, so of course I did that.
Yeah.
You know, and then I'm like, well, these guys, they're getting into drugs and they're in gangs and they get locked up or they get expelled from school and they don't want to see nobody when they get expelled. So it's just like there's just so many different factors that go into having collaborators. It's like, why don't I do all this shit myself?
Yeah, I totally get that.
So I started doing all this shit myself. You know, I'm just 13. So I started music digitally back in 20.
What system did you use?
I used this thing called. So my first ever taste with producing was this game, this Cartoon Network game, called the Class of 3000.
Yeah.
Andre 3000.
Yeah.
Game. It was, and you know, Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, all those sites had video games on them.
Yeah.
So I was playing computer games on my mom's desktop, and the game that they had for that show was a music producing kind of thing. You'd put in the loops and you'd make jams.
That's pretty cool.
And it actually made sense and it made me feel good. And this was at a time when I was really trying to figure out what made me me. And I was 9, 10, some shit like that. And I'm over here trying to figure out what makes me me. Right. So I got a taste of this game. I fell in love.
Yeah.
I needed to recreate that dopamine receptor, you know? So I just continued to search for it, for something like that, you know. Music making online something, you know, finding the keywords. Found Audio Tool. Audio Tool is an online software that you produce on, and I was just putting in the hours on that, just constantly working, trying to understand what sound was, you know, understanding all the routing between the different plugins and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That was very essential for my development. And then I was like, oh, this is starting to really make sense.
Yeah.
You know, and all while this is happening, I'm doing this shit alone. You know? But I then start to get on the SoundCloud and start finding people that kind of do the same thing. And then I'm on Xbox and I put in my bio that I make music because I'm like, I'm a music producer. A little high-ass pitch.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a music producer. I do this shit.
Yeah.
And, you know, turns out, and you know how video games on the internet, they put you, specific to your NAT and all that, they put you into local areas, because the internet works better. So I'm talking to people that are in Phoenix, and that got me in contact with this dude named Griffin or something like that, and he became my friend on SoundCloud and all that, and we would listen to each other's music and we'd be like, yo, you should do this, and yo, you should do that, and all this different shit. And then it started to become like, oh, I actually have people to talk to about this thing. And then it got more into just on the journey, man. Just working.
That's crazy. And then this one, you just went out by yourself, kind of.
I got into a group the first day of college.
Was it Rap 4?
Room 4.
Room 4. That's what. Yeah.
Room 4, because that's where all the magic happened. You know, my dorm room was Room 4. You know, Best B, first floor, Room 4. And first day, it was just magic.
Yeah.
You know, Tyreek, he lived next to me. He said that he rapped from New York. I was like, all right, well, let's hear something. We heard it. I was with a dude named Willie. I had met Willie a little bit earlier in the summer because he was trying to be my roommate, but I already had a roommate. Yeah. And he was in the room, and when we was hearing Tyreek shit, I looked at Willie, and I was like, cut off Tyreek shit. Yeah. Opened up FL. We producing.
Damn.
We made a song. That moment right there, it didn't leave. We had shit that was still needed to be unpacked because we just moved in. It was the first move-in day. We sure as hell made that song, right? And then we had a surreal moment. The next day, we made another song. We had a shawty name. Her name is Rachel Taylor. We made a song called Hit My Line. Real basic, but real just straight to the point, beautiful. You know? Yeah. And then the next day, we had a show in front of 200 people.
Yeah. I was it the live footage on your YouTube channel?
No.
No?
No. That was 2 years ago, bro. That was 2017.
Damn.
So we took that because we knew we had something good, and we just continued to roll with it.
Damn, that's pretty good. And so, like, what made you like break apart, or is it still going on? Or you guys still?
We're not together anymore, man. But it's definitely sometimes you got to make the best decision for your own mental health, and not just for your own, but for the people around you. Yeah, you know, when you can step back and see the bigger picture, you know, you can see 10 years from now, you got to reverse engineer all the moves that it took to get you there, right? And one of those moves was I need to take was stepping away from the group
Mm-hmm.
because it was time for me to figure out who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
You know, figure out what is my sound,
Mm-hmm.
not what is the sound I'm creating for all of us.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm the main producer
Mm-hmm.
and all that shit. So I'm executively producing and engineering all this shit.
Yeah.
So I'm crafting a sound that isn't fully true to myself, but
Mm-hmm.
true to all three of us.
Yeah.
Now I want to take time and figure out what's true to me. What is my relationship with music?
Mm-hmm.
How do I nurture it? You know,
Mm-hmm.
what kind of conversations are me and her having alone?
Mm-hmm.
Going back to how I started.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I need to get back
Mm-hmm.
to my roots. And I got back to my roots, and people are really, they're in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're in because what I'm giving them is just me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm a big head, and everyone else a big head too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's love.
Yeah, I feel that, dude. Speaking of Big Head and your single, how'd you come up with that song? Like, what made you want to, like, what was the creative process on that? What made you want to name this song Big Head, and what made you want to make it too?
So I made it the day after Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Day before, I had this dinner with this girl named Darionette.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely amazing woman.
Mm-hmm.
She put the standard so fucking high for people in my life that all I could do after the dinner, because we had the dinner, you know, I paid for all of it, and, you know, everything. You know, we had the conversation for 2 hours after the dinner. I was showing her music, and she understands English better now, so she's actually getting the real lyrics, and she loves space, and, like, I have some space themed shit, you know, probably in the future.
Okay, gotcha.
But she loved it, and then she was just telling me, like, she was just being real with me, and just that realness and just her being raw.
Yeah.
It internalized. I internalized it, and I went home, cleaned my room, you know, threw away all the porn magazines. I'm playing. I rearranged my walls, you know, got the whiteboard together. You know, I'm a man of whiteboards. Just really just got shit pristine, bro. Because if I ever saw myself with a person like her or had someone like her in my life, I needed to step my game up.
Yeah.
As not just a man, but as a human.
No, I feel that.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
there's plenty of stories I have of that. Just like I met a girl and just like, oh shit, like dude, I'm the piece of shit, you know? Like
yeah.
Like,
It was just like fuck. Like the fact that she even took time to rock with your boy, it's just like damn. But so the day after, you know, I'm all up in the uppity mood.
Yeah.
I'm high with the ups, you know. So I have my homie Issa fucking Hill, aka Huntsman. That's his producer name. He was coming through. I'm like, look, man, pull up real quick. You know, I'm gonna invite the Room 4 boys, but you know, I want to hear what you got right now. You know? So he started playing me some shit he'd been working on and all that, and I hear these chords. It's like bum, bum, bum. I'm like, let me get that. So he gives me the stems. You know, he gives me a stem for the chords.
Yeah.
And a couple of the snares. I'm like, you mind if I freak this real quick?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, all right, bro, do your thing. Start mixing it, you know, put some neutron on there, and then got the bass crazy, made a drop to it, you know, took it completely different from how he had it, you know, and just took it to the next level.
Yeah.
Added the guitars, you know, and since I was high with the ups, my thing is, if we start a song, we have to finish it in the same session, right? That doesn't mean that it's completely finished, it's completely perfect, but all the ideas have to get out, because who knows the next time we're going to be with each other, who knows if I could die tonight, you know, and then you have all the stems for the song. That's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
So in the next hour and 20 minutes, I recorded that entire song, you know, freestyling, you know, just rapping whatever comes off the head, just feeling the song, you know, just the drop, the way the drop moving, you know, the way that we got a little bridge going, thousand L's, and it was just like how I was feeling, you know, what was happening, right? So just like past experiences and just knowing where like drugs and substances sit in my life, and like knowing the people in the university scene, how they, you know, try to mend things in their hearts with substances and all this shit, and just everything, like how I feel like how I need to own myself. You know, I need to own who I am, You know, so it's going to be, for this song, for these next 3 minutes, you going to hear a lot about me and how I feel about me, because I've been for everyone else these last few years. So it's time for Rozotadi.
Yeah.
So I type. I slip and slide.
The first line was like, not a slave, right? Wasn't it? Yeah.
Not a slave, just a model on his action block. Yeah, man, that's just like me owning who I am. I'm an African male, right? So that coming to that there's a whole lot of history behind that. My ancestors were slaves, man. My only history I know was 1866. The year before was the Emancipation Proclamation. So it's like, that's as far as my written history goes for me. So it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
And I'm also a model. You know, I'm also into fashion, high fashion, urban streetwear, whatever the fuck. So when I'm on the runway and I'm wearing all these chains and I'm doing whatever the fuck, I'm not a slave to nothing. I'm me.
What's your horoscope, bro? What's your sign?
Scorpio.
Same. When's your birthday?
November 14th.
November 11th. Yeah, that's what's up, bro.
So I actually have a private listening party.
Oh.
Well,
word.
for the set. November 11th. I don't know what you're doing.
The plan is my friend's coming over from Yuma. We're gonna play video games the whole time. But he's like, if you're gonna go out, we can go out. I'm like, all right, for sure.
So the set's probably about 50 minutes. At my crib. There's probably meditation somewhere in there too. So if you're looking to get down, bro.
I'm looking to get down. Of course I'm. Dude, I always have fun with the whole meditation and going to your parties. They're always like the best.
Yeah, man. But it's real low key. So it's like I'm only bringing 5 people. So I'm having 5 people. My roommates can only bring 5 people. Like, so it's going to be real low key. And this is just to really test the set. So
yeah.
I would love it if you could come through.
Dude, I would definitely come through.
Yeah.
Of course I would, bro.
You know.
But so the whole big head thing, and you named it Big Head because of your nickname, or was it because why is it Big Head?
So Big Head, it originates from like that era of like, what you doing, Big Head? You know, it's like 2 a.m. at night. You trying to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right.
All right, son.
Right, but retaking it, right? Repurposing it, you know. Because I used to be one of them folks who be like, hey, Big Head, what you doing? What you doing, man? Like, what's up, Big Head? Talk to me. You know, we on kick, you know. Yeah. She typing, it's lit. But retaking it, right? It's big personality, big aura, big ideas, big mind, big dick energy, big you, big head, right? So taking that, running with it, owning it. Big head, going all the way with it, right? I got a big head. Yeah. You know, it's not even the necessary fact that I got a big ego too much for you to walk around me. No, it's like I'm me. Yeah. And you are you. So I'm a big head, you a big head, Houston, Mary, and we all big heads. Yeah. You know, so owning that. Big head. So this is a song of declaration. This is who I am.
I gotcha.
That's what it is.
That's like another question I had was it's basically your only song on Spotify. Yeah, you have like a bunch on SoundCloud. Is that why? Because you're like, all right, forget my SoundCloud shit. I just want people to know that I'm Big Head, not this producer on SoundCloud. Is that where you're coming off of? Or?
No. Reason why I haven't deleted my shit off of SoundCloud is because I have taken away a lot of the I've kind of pushed the stuff that was my growth to the like shadows, right? Yeah. But there's still like something that I don't want to push out of the spotlight. You know, so I have beats that I produced all the way back from 2014 on there, and it's just like I want people to scour the internet to see, you know, how much I've grown. You know, I want the people that are the producers and the engineers and the nitty gritty to be able to be like, he used to mix his kick like this. He used to leave some of the mids peaking at some points because he didn't fucking know. But if you listen to his Big Head joint, you hear the way that he shaped his kick, you know, the way that he has his threshold on the snare, and the way it's cutting through the mix. All you can do is respect it. You know?
Yeah, that's true. All you can do is really respect it and enjoy it for what it is. And even I listen to it like on my way to work. Like I'm just like, you know, I just bumped to it. I'm like, yeah, this is like a good uplifting song. I'm like, oh shit, you know, now I feel better about myself now. You know?
Yeah, man. Gotta feel better about yourself. Love yourself. You know, it's the biggest thing. Love yourself, Big Head. Yes.
That's true, bro. So yeah, what does Big Head mean? No. Yeah, most of these questions are already like, yeah, you already answered them pretty much. You know, like, damn.
Talk to me.
My question is, bro, you have a lifestyle of like a minimalist lifestyle that, you know, involves meditation. And what made you get into that? What made you want to be like, I need this in my life?
Because I've had too much shit.
Yeah.
I've had too much shit in my mind, too much shit physically, too much shit, right? Moving into the dorms, you know, you're kind of in this box, and there's a whole world around you, a whole city. You know, as soon as you step out, you're seeing 1,000 people, you know, just right in front of you that pass by in a blink of an eye.
Yeah.
It's a lot, right? And then, you know, you're moving away from home. How much are you really going to take with you?
Yeah.
And I'm seeing how much my mom has, you know, and how we're moving every year. She always has a lot of shit to move, you know. I'm like, I could no longer have all this shit. And then there's all this mind clutter. There's so much clutter in the mind, bro, because of all the shit that I have, all the shit that I'm going through and doing, and all the conversations I'm having, all the little tiny little details. I'm a very big detail hunter, you know. So it's like, what can I do to just downsize but maximize everything? Right? So start taking a lot more out of my room. Right? I do have a nice amount of clothes, but I do live a fashion lifestyle. I am a model and this and that. So it's like I have to kind of have those things, right? But just taking certain things off the walls, you know, controlling what I see, controlling what I feel, and being able to internalize every single facet of my life, and just letting things be.
Yeah.
Be in the moment, be here now, you know, be with the people, be with the love, and just breathe. Yeah. And that is very important for the clarity of life, not just my mind and my heart, for the clarity of our existence. You need to be able to just stop. Yeah. Just stop. Just live.
Just enjoy the things.
Exactly.
Do you ever just go on trips or anything? Either like a road trip, just like, fuck it, like I'm just gonna do this one thing.
Yeah, man. I went to Lake Havasu maybe about 2 weekends ago, and I was up there for ASU shooting PBS kids, but I brought my film camera. Yeah. And if you ever see me with my film camera, you know Toddy's in Toddy world. So if I'm not talking to you and I got my film camera on me, I love you, but I'm in Toddy.
I got you. No, I respect that.
I was up in Lake Havasu, man. Took that road trip. Was just driving. I was listening to Never Eat Alone as an audiobook, and then I would just have complete silence. Just being alone with my thoughts, being on the road, smelling the manure, and you know, stopping, you know, getting out, just looking at shit, and then being by a body of water. Yeah. Just breathing in different air, you know, seeing different people, seeing the way that people interact with each other, just all those different things. Road tripping, love it. Camping, love it even more. Yeah.
I gotcha. See, for me, it's like isolation and road tripping. It's like they just go together. I don't really like to invite friends. You like, hey, I'm gonna go do this thing. I just tell people like, hey, I'm gonna go to Sedona. Fuck it. Like, I'm just,
fuck
you know,
fuck you.
Yeah.
No.
No, but I'm just like, it's no hate, of course. But I'm just like, it's always nice to just like, all right, fuck, I'm gonna go just be away from everything, just to enjoy other things too. Because I used to like, I used to work in Texas, and like it was like a 14-hour road trip to get here. But I would stop because there was like snow happening. I'm like, oh, dude, like I never experienced snow. Yeah. I never really built a snowman. I never threw a snowball at someone or threw a snowball. I just made it, But yeah, I would just do stuff like that where it's like, oh, I enjoy these little things because I never experienced them, and it's weird and it's like, but it's also beautiful. Yeah. And also, I just put on lo-fi beats, during the car ride. I never put on anything crazy.
Nature, she's the baddest bitch of them all.
She is.
She is. Love her, man.
I never done camping, and I'll be like,
Raggy?
Yeah, I never
done camping.
Yeah, I never done camping.
Bro, get out of here. Get out of here. Go camping, man.
No, that's my plan for like the hiatus.
Yeah, man. Shit, go camping with me, man. I'm a Boy Scout. I might teach you guys a few things.
Dude, my brothers are Boy Scouts. I'm pretty sure they didn't learn anything because now they're just party goers, dude.
But Boy Scouts are just party goers?
Yeah, my brothers are party goers now. They used to be Boy Scouts. They used to be all about that shit.
Man, I was out there in the fucking below zero making a fire with some fucking sticks, man. Damn. Cooking up the meat, the venison, or however the fuck you pronounce it. Shouts out Skyrim, got put on by the
I never played that game either. Dude, okay, no, so let me tell you about video games. Here's my 64 and all the old school games and the PS2. That's the shit I had since like freshman year of high school. Because my parents were always like, they're Mexican. They're like, we're not going to buy another fucking system. You have all these other systems. Like, what the fuck? And I'm like, all right, it makes sense. But also like, be left behind. Now I'm missing out.
Yo, Scrappy, I can't trust you.
I'm sorry.
I can't trust you.
I'm
man.
sorry, no.
I cannot trust you. Woo!
I know. So like I kind of missed on 360 a lot. I only played 360 because my neighbor had it. I also missed it on GameCube too. And when we people play Smash like fucking Melee, I'm like, yeah, I never played that, dude. I'm sorry.
Look, man.
I'm
All
sorry.
I'm saying is, you too damn grown to not have played Skyrim.
I know.
All right. That's better than sex. That's better than money. That's
better than money.
Come on.
I feel that. No, I feel that though. But the thing is, like, that made me realize, like, oh shit, I'm still having fun with these games.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Definitely, bro. Definitely. I'm just pulling you.
I know you are. But, like, yeah, like, stuff like that, I'm like, I think that's why I enjoy, like, the simpler things in life, too, where I'm just like, I'm okay with just this system.
You just gotta love what you got, man. You know, just love what you got, honestly.
Especially this thing, like, I used to, there's in Yuma, this place called the Golden Q. There's like this arcade cabinet, Marvel's Capcom 2. It had Metal Slug and like all these other games. Yeah. And like I just remember just wasting my money on that shit, wasting the fucking quarters that collected on the floor, and all this other shit. And I just like it was a fun thing to do, and like it was a part of my childhood, just going to the arcade and just like playing these cool games. And when I bring it up to people, they're like, "What the fuck is that?" I'm like, "See, you don't know. You're not a man.
You ain't hip.
Yeah, you ain't hip. Yeah."
With it. I love it, man. He's talking about an arcade. What's the formal word for it?
What do you mean?
The
arcade cabinet.
Yeah, an arcade cabinet. Woo! It's a cabinet.
Yeah. It's all modified. I change out the buttons and everything.
Can you put food in the cabinet?
I've seen people put like a mini fridge in there.
That's what I'm saying. If you could put a mini fridge and you playing games, you just grab a Red Bull or some shit. You know, you sipping some vodka.
I don't know, I'm gonna put like cup holders on the side too. So I'm like, put beer because I'm still just like gonna modify. I just haven't done much to it. Just, like,
how old are you?
I'm 21.
21, so you're turning.
21. Oh no, I'm 20. I'm turning. 21.
Yeah. Hold your horses. Yeah, I'm turning 21 in a bit too.
Yeah. That's what's up, bro. See, if this was like later in the day, we would have been drinking.
Fine.
But that's fine though. It's all good. But I don't need to drink because I'm trying to watch my weight too. I've been like getting a belly, so I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, poor baby, baby. You know, I'm over here just my stomach is touching my back, so it's like you gotta figure that out.
Are you into like any fitness or anything like that either?
Man, I used to work out 2 times a day.
Oh really?
Yeah, man. I used to train cheerleaders and shit back in high school.
I could never do that.
Man, it was dope because like I have my body naturally just looks good, like I have a good formation. So I'm actually about to start this Will Smith Suicide Squad regimen.
Oh shit.
So I've been holding out on it because I know once I get into it I can't stop. But fitness has been a huge thing in my life. I picked it up in high school and I loved it, man. Because the more I would just work, you know, the more I would just.
If you feel confident.
I feel confident, but also it spoke to my ethic because I would be on the treadmill and I would be like, all right, we're just gonna run a mile, and then I'm sitting on there for 4 miles and I'm like, my African ancestors didn't stop, so why am I gonna stop? And I'm just running on the treadmill like, fuck the odds, bro, we going. So you know, it's just something about it that really speaks to my character, I feel like. So I need to get back into it full force. I don't like dipping my toes in it, but I know if I really want to get back into it, I have to dip my toe, dip my other toe, and then step into it, and then just cannonball, right? Yeah. So I got to take my time with it. I can't be too hard on myself, but I'm big on fitness.
I gotcha.
Real big on fitness. I love it.
I feel that.
I want to look good, feel good, and be a good source for this
Just
earth.
take care of your body, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because like what I always see like these people where it's like they're like in their 70s, but they can still move like they're 40. You know,
that's what we're looking for, bro.
Yeah.
What do they say? Health is wealth. So say in this situation, I'm a billionaire, right? Billionaire with a shit body. I'm dead by 65. You know, I get to see my tiny baby grandkids, but I don't get to watch them grow up, right? I don't get to have all this billion to spread and be the philanthropist I need to be, right? I can't, you know, give people the resources that they need all over the world for the next 20, 30 years after I'm 65. So it's like, I want all the life I can get, you know, and I want to give everything I can. Yeah. Right? You know, money's a tool, right? Health is something else, man. And I want to be able to spread health just as much as I can spread wealth. Yeah. You know?
What's weird is that my grandpa, he was a smoker. And he smoked his whole life. But that's because, like, he lived in, you know, a farm, like an urban village. And you know, so he didn't have to deal with chemicals, but he smoked pretty much his whole life, and he died at 90.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, that's weird. But I'm also just like, so I guess my body can handle that thing. But that doesn't mean I'm going to smoke a lot. I'm still just like, all right, clearly my body can live for a very long time, and I should probably take care of it a lot. But that's why I'm like, I'm really into fitness and working out. I also feel like shit when I eat shit too.
Yeah.
And drink.
Yeah. I am gonna say this though, you know, you don't know how long you can live till you've lived it. So
Exactly. Yeah.
I just want you to remember that.
I got you, bro. No, I understand that. But I'm like, all right, still, I have all this time, theoretically, to just do a lot of things. So, you know, just maximize everything. Especially in the early 20s, I'm trying to, like, do my best to fucking just put everything out there.
Mm-hmm. Put the seeds in the ground.
Exactly.
Yeah, plant them motherfucking trees, bro. So when you're in your 30s, oh my God, you got a whole forest.
Yeah.
And when you're in your 40s, oh my God, there's forests on every continent.
Yeah.
50s, oh God, the world is populated with sexy ass trees. Look at that. Look what you did.
Are you planting seeds besides in the women? Or what's up?
Oh God. You nasty. You nasty. Never plant a seed in a woman. Not yet. At least.
Not yet.
Am I planting seeds? Of course, man. You know, I'm the president of the music industry club over at ASU, and I think that is one of my main vehicles, you know, for planting seeds, man. Aside from the festival work I've done, aside from all the shit I've done in the community, I think what I'm doing at that club, what I'm doing with my exec board at that club, not even just what I'm doing, what we're doing together, man, it's really beautiful because we're giving people real opportunities, right? All they got to do is come to the club, and then all of a sudden they're getting internships with indie labels. All of a sudden they're working with major festival runners, you know.
That's pretty cool.
All of a sudden they're talking to people with 30 years of experience in the industry that know the people of likes of Beyonce and this and that, and they can sit here and have real conversations and get real tips, get real love, right? And then internalize that and make something out of it.
Yeah.
So having a vehicle like this, planting seeds is, you know, it's all I do. You know?
How does it feel like making these impact on people's lives? So you're like, you know, just giving these, like, you're giving them the opportunity to like do all this stuff in their life. Which
Right. I'm glad they're taking it, but I go to sleep every night. I'm gonna finish it. I go to sleep every night.
You just go to sleep every night.
I go to sleep every night. You know, my heart, it doesn't hurt. You know, my body feels good. My mind feels good. You know, when I wake up, it's not that I'm seeking for thanks. I don't need people to tell me thank you. You know, them doing what they're doing is thanks enough, right? That's what that is right there, man. Being them taking the opportunity to be great, always working to be the best version of themselves is absolutely what keeps me going. You know, those are the seeds right there being planted and growing and sprouting from the ground. Right?
Yeah.
So now 10 years from now, you know, they've had the little first in the industry, you know, back when they were in university, and they got it from the club. And where are they going to be at 10 years from now? You feel me? And where am I going to be at 10 years from now?
Yeah.
Right? So it's a small, very small community. Everyone knows everyone in the industry, right? So 10 years from now, who we going to know? We going to know the people that, you know, we came up with.
Yeah.
We going to know the people we came up with, man. Oh, yeah, Toddy. Yeah, I was in this club, or yeah, that was my next door neighbor. Of course, we over here sitting at the Grammys. We chilling. Yeah, you know.
I feel like Phoenix can do that shit. You know, if we just keep working together. I usually hear people saying like we got fucking ego and shit like that. There's a lot of ego going on. Like I see it sometimes, but not as big as everyone makes it to.
You want to know my personal take on it?
What's up?
I don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck? I feel that.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha, because here's the thing. It depends on who you're tuning into online.
Yeah.
If we're tuning into individuals like Pariah P, you know, like Snotty Man, you know, if we're tuning into a whole bunch of different cats like them, where's the ego?
Yeah.
Do you see the love in the bass?
I see the
love in the bass, bro. Do you see how passionate they are with their craft? That's what you see. It's about who you're tuning into, who you're deciding to feed into, bro.
Yeah.
The people that I have on my social media that I'm choosing to look at and get inspired from, there ain't no ego there. They over here trying to figure out how they can reach their fans the best way possible and let them know that they love them, right? That's what we're worried about. So in regards to Arizona having ego, it's about who you're tuning into, who you're giving the time of day. You know, you're giving them a platform to have this ego, right? Do not inhibit that. Don't inhibit that, right? So if I'm not even spending my time of day with people that have huge egos in this industry, in this sub industry here in Phoenix, you know, well, why should anyone else?
Yeah, I
right?
gotcha.
You know, they're gonna have to learn themselves, right? And if we do cross paths, we cross paths.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool. But at the same time, I know they got a big ego. So when it comes down to working with them and collaborating with them, what does that look like?
Yeah.
They've already kind of, you know, shown them true selves.
Yeah.
I've shown my true self. I'm in it to win it, baby. I'm in it to win the hearts. I'm in it to win the minds. And I'm in it to just be happy. So if that's not aligning and we have egos that can't be left at the door, who says we're working?
Yeah.
Who says that we're growing together? We're growing apart. We should be growing together.
Yeah.
But some people don't allow themselves to grow.
And I think that's okay though. Like, you know, it's always nice to be working with people, but sometimes like, all right, maybe that's not what's supposed to meant to happen.
Exactly.
And like, you know, that's why I always view myself like, oh, you know, this person did stick around. That's okay, because I'm still gonna keep going forward and just like keep growing out of that. Yeah. You know. And if these people want to come in, then they can come in.
They can come in. Yeah. If they're supposed to be there, they gonna get in that room with you. Yeah. Right. You know, there's no, oh my God, they're so huge. Like I wish. No, there's none of that. We all trying to figure this shit out right now, and we figuring it out together. So when I step in the room with the Color 8, we on the same level, bro. Yeah. You know, they went on the tours, they've done this and done that, and they still look at me like, Toddy, congratulations on all the hard work. And I'm like, nigga, congratulations on all your hard work. Like, excuse me? So we over here just gassing each other up like, I'm trying to get like you. And it felt good because we both doing something to push ourselves to the next level. Right? Yeah. And we're uplifting each other, man. And that's how it should be with every single level of this industry, right? Yeah. So if I'm talking to futuristic, I expect the same kind of energy. Look, man, I see you doing your damn thing. What'd you do to do your damn thing? You know, you don't put me up on game, and it goes both ways. You know, it's just like ain't no ego in this shit. As soon as you have an ego in this shit, you've already fucked up. Yeah, you've already fucked up. Yeah, you know, we always supposed to check that shit at the door if we really want to reach the places we want to reach. And let me tell you, I'm reaching France. I'm reaching Angola. I'm reaching Manchuria, China. I'm reaching everywhere because there is no ego. There's love, you know, and there's pure talent, hard work that goes with this shit. And anyone that's on the same agenda, obviously, got to be in the same room.
I gotcha. See, if y'all listen to this, y'all should really be taking notes. I'm probably gonna clip this too because I'm the one who's editing most of the things, and I do pretty much everything on this channel. But yeah, no, that's some fucking knowledge right there. That's been spit all over this fucking podcast. I appreciate you spitting this shit, dude. Yes, I really do appreciate that shit.
Thank you for having me.
No, we're still gonna keep going. We go for 2 hours, bro. Oh. But yeah, no, we're still going. I'm not gonna fucking cut it short on you, never. But the thing is, like, another thing I see is like, what about dealing with hate? Like, you know, because sometimes hate can just come your way out of nowhere. How do you usually deal with that? How do you usually deal with negativity?
You want to be honest?
Yeah. You don't give a fuck?
That's one of the answers. But also, it's not around me, man.
Yeah.
It's not around me. That shit don't get the time of day. You've been to my crib. Yeah. You see how we all see each other, treat each other. Can I say one thing for 30 seconds to the manager real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. We're going for 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
Can we get back?
What did you have to do something today or?
We had another interview after. Oh. We're pushing it to let's say 12. I mean 45. 1. Yeah. You should probably get going though if you have your thing at 2.
No, we're cool.
Okay, cool. All right. But regarding negativity, man, who cares? You know, if you're not saying what needs to be said to uplift, you know, saying what really needs to be said to improve and better every single thing in this operation, then you gotta go, right? So in regards to negativity, there's a fine line, you know, between the negativity and hate. There's a fine line between, you know, are they saying this so I can improve? Are they saying this just so they can try to shit on me? Yeah. Right? If they're saying to just try to shit on me, who cares? Yeah. Who cares? But if they're really having something meaningful to say that is really going to make this product better or just make everything, just take that next click, then let's hear it.
Yeah.
Right?
I gotcha.
when you move the way that people like me move, you don't have time for all that shit. You may see a negative comment on social media, but okay. That doesn't pay my bills.
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't massage my feet after a long day of networking.
Yeah,
a long day of selling CDs and shirts and, you know, giving out show promotion. That doesn't do anything. If someone says they hate my music, well, that's your personal opinion.
Yeah.
You know?
I gotcha.
If they said that I look like Richard Sherman's retarded cousin, like, okay. that's pretty funny, but, like, who cares? Like,
yeah, I got you. I got you.
Yeah, that's how you deal with hate, man. It's like, what is that shit doing for me? Is it doing anything? Oh, it's not?
Yeah.
All right, then. Move on.
I gotcha. See, here's the thing about me. It's, even though, like, my mom is very nice, and, you know, there's a lot of things that have happened in this family. To me, that, like, there's been a lot of hate. That's why I do also just isolate myself. Because I'm like, all right, these aren't my people. You know? I can't vibe with these people. They're trying now. They're trying to, like, connect with me. But I'm already like, all right, I'm already on this road. I'm already doing my thing.
Yeah.
Either catch up with me or just I'll leave you behind.
Man, your families be some of your biggest haters.
Hey, dude, that's a fact. And, like, especially what happened in Texas was, like, you know, I just fucking went on these road trips because I want to see friends here, or just leave the house, you know, because it was, like, really bad over there. And it was the smallest apartment. There was no escape except my Xbox. But then my brother's on my Xbox that I bought, you know. Yeah. So I'm like, all right, fuck this, you know, just, like, go and do your thing. And do you know Friedrich Nietzsche?
Yes.
Do you know the story of, like, the camel, which is, like, the evolution of a man?
I can't think of it off the top of
basically,
my head, but I'm hip.
Basically, what happens, you know, we're camels, you know, we're being taught all these things, how to carry these things, like a big load, because they're the world expectations and, you know, society expectations. You know, get married, you're supposed to do this, supposed to do that. Then when you're out into the world, you're fully grown, you're being set out, let free, but you still have the baggage on you. And then, you know, you meet the dragon. And the dragon has scales of thou shalt. And each thou shalt is, you know, like, again, another life expectation society thing. You know, like, you should get married, you should have this, you should get a job, and all that other stuff. And you either have two options. Either you bow and you listen to him and you live in a safe spot. You know, you're just listening to dragon and you're still carrying all those things. But still, like, nothing's wrong. But you could either become a lion and live your true self and slay that dragon with your no, which is his claws pretty much. But after you slay that dragon, you will probably get some hate out of it too from other people, because, you know, they're like, why'd you do that? Why the fuck would you go and slay the dragon?
Slay the motherfucking dragon.
And I tell that story to everyone because I'm just like, dude, if you're living in fear of, like, what's around you, then you're still a camel. You know, you're still.
Yeah. We don't need no damn camels up in this.
Exactly.
Look, we need a hell of a lot more lions, right? Hell of a lot more lions, man. That's what we need if we want to move forward, right? You don't even need a fucking mane, but you gotta have that roar.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta speak up for what you really believe in. You gotta be willing to say no. You know, it's a big thing.
Yeah. Have you had?
You telling that story?
No, that's not a problem, dude. But yeah, like, I really hope people message that. Oh, what's going on?
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. No, you're good.
5866.
But yeah, I tell it to everyone, especially when I see people in abusive relationships, especially when it comes to friends. I'm like, dude, like, you know, of course, like, people always say, just break up. What's so hard about it? But I am just like, no, seriously, just break up.
Just break up. But this, but that, but
like,
this.
You're making excuses for them.
Don't make no excuses. If you is not happy, go find your happiness. You know, and it may not be as easy as that, as easy as we're painting it, because I've known situations, I've seen them firsthand, I've lived in them, haven't been in it, but I've lived in them, right? So it's just like, you have to do the hard thing. You have to, even if it means that you might end up out on the street. You have to do the hard thing, but it also has to be the smart thing.
Yeah,
you know, and it sure as hell has to be sometimes it don't have to be the right thing.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Yeah,
I totally understand that. I've gotten into, like, fights with friends, and even my brothers too. We were just like, yo, fuck you, dude. Like, period. I hate you. You know.
Yeah.
That's because I was like, you know, because, like, you hurt me. You did these things to me, and I don't want to be around you.
Right. What about, where's forgiveness at in your life? You know?
Oh, I'm struggling with that. That's the thing. One thing I'm definitely struggling with. Because again, my brothers are still trying. They're really trying. Like, they're really putting effort. It's just me now. It's just me that I'm just like, you know, because I'm like, I can't forgive.
So let me put this in perspective. your brothers both died tonight in a car crash.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Can you live with yourself for never being able to get that energy to forgive?
probably. I'll be honest, like probably not. But I would probably carry it though. That's the thing. Like I've always taught myself to keep going, but I wouldn't be a happy person. You know, like I am right now.
Right.
I wouldn't be like the same. I'll probably still be doing working, but behind, I always keep things, you know, like shut.
So I would say, man, regardless of anything, just that forgiveness, welcome it in all areas of your life. Doesn't mean you have to be stupid. Doesn't mean you have to act like you don't know what happened in the past. But you have to forgive because that weighs on your heart. You know, that weighs on your inner self. You know, so when you're meditating, it's always going to be there in the back of your mind.
I was gonna mention that too. Like when that night we meditated, how everyone was like, "Oh, I felt this way." I was gonna tell like, "Yo, I just saw my demons and shit." Like I was gonna say it, but I was like, "Nah, everyone's in a good mood. I'm not gonna ruin it."
But that's real though. See, we don't like to say real things because we feel like it's gonna say the real thing. Say it, bro, because oftentimes people need to hear that for them to even say the real thing. That is the truth. That is the truth in it, because if you would have said that in that room, how many people you would have thought, like they would have been like, oh, you know what, I saw mine too.
Yeah.
And then there's another human organic connection that you two had, that the whole room had, that we're able to work with each other to move forward with each other, right? So I believe that, and this goes for me too, forgiveness is something that we have to welcome into our life, because you've heard it before, you got to live every day like it's your last, right? But for some reason, we aren't doing that shit.
Yeah.
Why not? Because if I was to die tonight, I want all my catalog released the right way. But I also know that the people in my life know that I love them. And I did the right thing. I did the right thing to make sure that they were in a good place, not just myself.
Yeah.
That's what the kind of energy. It's big toddy energy.
Big toddy energy. Big head energy.
Yeah, big head energy.
Big head energy. I appreciate that. Because, like, you know, it's something I've been struggling with. But it's like, it's a very heavy weight. It's not just like, oh, shit, you know? Because it's like, it's not just like, oh, all right, I forgive you, dude. You know? Because, like, I know.
It's not like that.
It's
probably more tears.
Yeah, no, there's a lot more but to it. But it's like,
but
the thing, like, it's because I'm fighting it because I'm like, I've been fine now. Like, I left Texas and I left them because I'm like, oh, I found myself a happier life and I did all these cool things for myself.
Yeah.
Now they come back out of nowhere because they're family, you know, like I can't really escape this. But nothing's bad going on. It's just me that I'm just like, oh, fuck, what's going to happen, you know?
Yeah.
So I am my own enemy in the sorts.
Stop being your own enemy.
Yeah, no,
man.
I know that.
yeah. It just takes time, man, because I had to forgive. I had to forgive my mom. I had to forgive, like, my pops. I had to forgive, like, just a lot of my life before here, you know, before Arizona, before I really found myself and like, this music and the business and all that shit. It was just like, I had to forgive. I had to let that weight off of my heart, my mind, and my soul, man. And just once I did that, the relationships, of course, they have their rocky moments, but it feels so much more better. You know, it just feels so much more better because you have peace.
Yeah.
You have peace. Why would we live our entire lives without 100% peace? We're willing to accept 80% of it. We're willing to accept even 98% of it for our entire lives. No, we need 100% peace and love, baby. 100% peace and love. Come on.
I gotcha.
We need 100% everything in our lives, man. 100%. Like, my love for you has to be 100%. And if it's not, you're going to be able to feel the vibe, baby.
I gotcha. I totally understand that, dude.
Yeah.
I totally understand that. So for yourself, what have the struggles you've been through? Like, what have...
In regards to what?
Just anything, like personal relationships, family relationships, even just like life itself, like, oh shit, I got into an accident, like, you know, something like that.
I remember I hit this stop sign one time. And, like, I was... Nah, I'm joking. I did hit a stop sign, though. It was like crazy. I was like, what the fuck? Why would they put a stop sign in the middle of the street? But that's a different thing. Struggles, man. I grew up broke, for sure. Grew up broke, man, in Indiana. You know, living with no lights. You know?
Yeah.
You know, living with no heat in the middle of winter. It's like damn near zero. You know, it's like blizzards outside and shit. you don't got no food, you know, and you trying to scrape up some money to go get some shit at McDonald's.
Yeah.
You know, you got an eviction notice. You live in an evicted house type shit. You don't got nowhere to go. You know, there's even domestic abuse in the crib. You know, someone putting their hands on your mama.
Yeah.
You're just supposed to sit there and look. You know, that's a lot of pent up rage.
Yeah.
Hate. You know, for individuals, right? You know, and it's a lot of pent up just disgust for the people that brought them in the home. So with my mother, you know, and it's like just having to understand that you're not pathetic, but you know you have a certain card dealt to you, right? So it's like having to overcome those things.
Yeah.
Not just in this reality, but more so in yourself. You internalize all of that, especially if it's in your childhood. You know, my parents got divorced in 2004, and I felt like, no, my mom's admitted it, that she was trying to fill a void for her entire life, not because of my father, but, you know, just because what she thought she was supposed to have in her life. You know, she was trying to fill that void. And ultimately, that hurt herself and that hurt her family, right? And once she was able to come to realize that, you know, our relationship got better. And I had to forgive her, you know, for, you know, bringing the people around that she did, you know, allowing the things to happen the way they did. I had to get past that, you know. I had to just overfill all those chambers in my heart with just pure love, you know, and pure understanding and forgiveness, right? And once I was able to do that, man, for some reason, I just see life in a brighter hue.
And that's pretty cool. That's pretty dope. For me, it's almost the opposite. It's just like I fought my way out of it.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, just keep going. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, just don't even look back. Just fucking keep going. And yeah, like I, you know, being with you and being with everyone else around here in AZ, like I've definitely learned, like, all right, there can be more to this than just this one method, you know, because that's how, yeah.
There's many methods, man. Like in regards to fighting, what do you mean?
Like, you know, I mean, like, I felt like I clawed my way out of these things, but I'm still somewhat, like, damaged, you know? Like, I didn't take the time to heal. Even though, like, I'd taken breaks, but I didn't attend the wounds.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
lick them wounds, man. No, I feel you. I can definitely tell you that I have some deep-rooted shit in me that's come from my past. And, like, you know, I had to shape and mend and rebuild the way that my interactions with women were, because you know, I was seeing the way that my mom wanted to be treated and all these things, and it was just like being a freshman in high school, you know, and you're around all these different girls. It's just like, I want to treat these women. I have 3 sisters. I only grew up with sisters. I want to treat these women like they deserve to be treated, like they mean something to this world, you know, and just really going by that, trying to figure out that entire thing, right? By seeing a bad example of how women were treated growing up, and seeing a good one as well, you know, just being surrounded by them all the time. And it's just like trying to navigate through. You do some immature shit, right? Because you haven't really interacted with women on such a basis, but you know, you're really trying to figure out yourself in this whole process, and figure out this entire different kind of people, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, like you don't think the same way I do. You don't live the same way I do. Like you have certain things that you have to worry about that I don't, and I need to be able to respect that.
Yeah.
Right. So getting up on that game, you know, maneuvering around, I wouldn't have had such a head start as I did if I never struggled with women, you know, and had to see them at their worst, you know, see them when their hair is just fucked, see them when they are just like broken down, the fabric of their, you know, identity, and it's just like, and seeing them have to rebuild that, you know, and watching them rebuild the very idea of who they are, you know, and retaking their persona and identity, and it's just like, that is what a woman is, you know, powerful. And if I'm not allowing her to feel that way, I'm doing something wrong.
It's always like, it's always sad to see a woman crying. It's always sad to see her broken, but it's also like amazing to see her just power through that shit too. It's like, yo, and yeah, when I see that in women too, I'm like, oh, and that makes you like attracted to them, because I'm like, oh, you're not just someone who had it easy. Because I used to date girls, like, you know, well, I used to go on Tinder a lot, and of course I meet up with university chicks, and most university chicks are with their rich dads and shit like that. No personality. You know, they're all
Yeah.
about that party life and shit like that. I'm
Hey
like,
man, let me tell you something.
What?
You still got Tinder?
no, I deleted it. I've been off for like
I was about to say,
5
man,
months.
Look, if think about it from a father's perspective,
Mm.
right? Imagine your daughter
Mm.
is devolved down to a simple swipe
Mm-hmm.
based off of how she looks.
Yeah.
That crushes my soul. If
Mhm.
my daughter is a swipe to someone,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
fuck you.
But here's another thing. Those girls also like they have the power to pick whatever the fuck they want. So
they
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
have the
Yeah.
power, and I'm not saying
Uh-huh.
they don't have the choice,
Uh-huh.
but I'm more so saying in regards to like the way that I see my daughter,
Mhm.
I don't think that she should just be no, I don't like her, I'm just gonna swipe. No.
Yeah.
Like I think that's kind of taking away the human interaction
Yeah.
in the whole thing.
Oh, no, for
right?
sure.
And it's not that I'm trying to take the choice away from anybody to, you know, I do want to go into it. No, it's not that. It's just more so I believe that the human interaction element of really sharing a moment with someone, or you know, sharing a real conversation, is kind of devolved, because now you're closing your door, or you're opening it when you know, when I would just let nature play. You
Yeah.
know, just let nature do what nature do. But you know, we're in the digital age.
Yeah.
And that's a whole nother conversation, bro.
And we can have that conversation though. That's the thing. So, but yeah, like, do you think the whole? What do you think about love in our generation? Do you think it's like?
Man, so we're in the informational age, of course. And
Yeah.
It's just like it's a lot going on.
Mhm.
It's not as slow as it used to be. You know, you writing letters to your love, you know, for 13 years, and the letters only come every 2-3 months, right? And you just have this like beautiful love for this person. It's not like that no more. If you don't text back somebody in a day, they motherfucking like they mad, they heated. And
Yeah.
It's just like yo, chill.
Yeah, I just want to take a break.
My family, they wasn't seeing each other for like 2 years, but when they saw each other, you knew that they loved each other unconditionally. So it's like, how am I supposed to grow that with you? And you get mad over like I haven't talked to you all week.
Yeah.
Grow.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Right.
Do you have friends like that too? Like, there's like, yo, you gonna text me in a while. You don't. Do you not love me or some shit like that? Or.
The way I've been moving lately, no, but in the past, yes.
Okay.
Right? I even so. I'm gonna call out my ex right now.
I'll do it too. Don't worry. I'll do it too. Don't worry.
When I was in my freshman year, she wanted to see me every day. She wanted the good morning text. She wanted the good night text. She wanted this and that. I'm just like, I'm producing and engineering an entire album right now, and I'm doing school with homework, and I'm trying to figure out who the fuck I am, on top of trying to cuddle with you every now and then. This is a lot. Like, the first thing I need to do in the morning is think about you, and the last thing I need to think about when I go to sleep is you. I can't do that.
Well,
that's a lot, right?
I don't want to say like the way it is, but like it almost sounds like those kind of girls. I deal with those kind of girls too. Like, they're almost like, I'm supposed to be your priority. I'm supposed to be your chore. I'm supposed to be your thing at the end of the day. Which, like, I get it, you know, but also just like, but what about me? You know?
Right. Yo, Darian, that put me up on game, bro. Just by the way she talks and sees herself, it was just like, shit. You know, like.
No, I totally get you.
Yeah, but I learned, like, even during that time that, like, that's not fully healthy, you know, and that's not the generalization of love. I believe in the generation. I'm not saying that, but more so, we gotta still work out the kinks and the whole human interaction thing, because we're still very new to all this technology and all this things moving so fast, and you know, the way that millennials and Gen Zs and all this shit have to operate in this new world. We have to redefine what love means and how love interacts with each other. You know.
For me personally, like, yeah, I have 3 of my closest friends. We don't text every day.
Right.
But we do is like we go on Xbox.
What you do.
Yeah, which we do is we go on Xbox. Is like we just go on Xbox and we just talk about our fucking day. Like, yo, what'd you do today? I just went to work. Oh, but this fucking one bitch came in. She fucking yelled at me. But fuck that bitch though. My manager's stupid. We just talk about our day. That's it. And it's always like a cool
be
thing.
Be careful with that bitch word, sir.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, but
You good.
nah, but
I love you.
I love you too, dog. No, but yeah, it's just like we just talk about our day, and that's our conversation, and we're building over a video game we're playing too, because that's like, you know, everyone shits on video games, but like, no, it's like it's one of the best things to bond over.
Nah, man, I don't. See, I think I've closed myself off, because like the reality that I live in now, I don't really hear people shitting on video games.
Yeah,
I don't hear people, hating.
In fact, people are like referencing anime and shit like that, especially here.
It's an integral part of our society now, right? Aside from just the video game industry, it's like video games are so embedded into our society that millions of people will flock just to watch a show about a video game. Bandersnatch. Right, the girls that don't got no personality jumping onto the hype. I don't even know what a video game is, but I love this show. Yeah. And without the video game culture, wouldn't have something like that. Wouldn't even be able to have interactive TV like the way we do, because in order for holes like that to get made, we have to have the idea of a game, an interaction of psychology, right, to be able to have these people manipulate what they believe they can manipulate, giving them the illusion of free will. Right? Yeah. So, I think games have really found its way into society, regardless if people shit on them or not. Video games are here to stay, and they've always been here to stay.
That's smart. That's goddamn. You always spend this goddamn knowledge, bro. I'm like, shit. Add something to it. I don't know what.
Yeah. So, do you know how to cook?
Nah, I kind of. I mean, like, I just know how to make like simple shit, like quesadillas and fucking. I know how to cook meat. That's for sure. But I can like make rice because just add water to it.
You said you know how to cook cheeks?
Quesadillas. Meat. Oh,
you know
cook cheeks.
Yeah, no, okay, man. You need to cool out. Oh man. What
about you?
I've been getting a little bit more intermediate lately because like we live in a vegetarian house, but I do eat meat outside of the house. But just really having to understand the way that you cook plants and also like making taquitos, yes, but how are we preparing the full plate? What is the presentation of it? We got our rice, okay, we get the asparagus going, we got this, we got that, we got the potatoes, just understanding the different fruit groups and like the combinations of them and how they really provide your body with the full nutrients. So I've been working on getting up game on that while I'm living in this house, because I'm going to live in this house up until I go to Germany and France. So I need to be able to cook for myself and understand what my body needs once I'm overseas. And, their diets are different, the way they eat and their portions are different. So I've been getting myself up on game, and I was wondering if you were getting yourself up on game, man. It's about that time.
I know. Well, slowly but surely, because like, again, most of the time I come home, parents already here cooking shit, so I'm like, I don't need to. Like, I'm
lucky ass. Oh, lucky ass.
Yeah, I know. I know.
What they be cooking,
bro? Dude, especially my dad when he cooks up these steaks, bro. They're so fucking good. They're like, he knows how to. Dude, he's a fucking chef. That's it. Like, he knows how to do it, bro. Like another thing is my dad's a truck driver, and he had an extra like just I guess crate of like cheese sticks, and what he did was like the mozzarella cheese sticks, and he's like, what he did was like we have some clay bowls, and he put chorizo in there. And he just put like shreds of like the cheese, and you put them in the grill and just let them cook. And that shit came out bomb as fuck. Even though it was just cheese and chorizo, it was so fucking good. And of course, tortillas on the side. Because we're Mexican, like we eat everything with tortillas. We don't even use a fork. Yeah, we don't even use a fork in this house. But
what's a fork?
Yeah, nah. But so like I do learn from them because I always see them season. I always like seeing other people cook though, like just see how they do it. Yeah. Like, I just remember being a kid and just, like, seeing my grandma cook shit.
My grandma would have me in the kitchen cooking with her. She would cook me hella shit, but she'd have me in the kitchen with her, right? I never, like, fully peeped games where I could utilize it in my adult life, but I definitely understood the patience I went into it, the seasonings, like, what it meant to have a home-cooked meal. Yeah. Like, how important do you believe a home-cooked meal is?
I think it's very important, especially with people and especially with your roommates. Like, that's a good bonding, like, thing. Because, here in this house, we're usually all just in our rooms, even my brothers. Yeah. But like I've been always telling my friends like, hey bro, like when we live together, we're gonna fucking cook, all right? We're gonna eat together, all right?
Right. That's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, I think it's a beautiful thing, especially just having the lack of like eating together growing up that I did. Of course, I got to eat together every now and again, but sitting at the table and sharing the meal with each other is one of the most organic things you can do with people. So.
Have you ever gone to Korean barbecues?
No, I have not.
Oh yeah, it's me, of course. But whenever you get a chance and you have some friends, just go to Korean barbecue. There's a little mini grill. You just cook the meat right there, and you just talk. Like it's like a good vibe, and it's all you can eat too. I think it's like $25 over there at Westgate.
Turn up.
Yeah, so it's like you can just chill and vibe.
Let's get it down. They probably got some soju there. Get crunk off some soju and shit.
Yeah, but it's like I definitely like doing that, but the thing is, like, a lot of my friends are probably, like, they're turning vegan, too. They're, like, trying to live a healthier life. I'm like, all right, I respect that, but still.
Live a healthy life, but, don't be afraid to
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Are you trying to be a vegetarian, too?
You didn't hear what I said.
No, I did. I know. Look, we can talk about eating ass in a bit. But
no, please. please don't expose me. Don't expose me.
I mean,
what would you say though?
But like
vegan or vegetarian?
Yeah.
Nah. I've already been a vegan, bro. I was a vegan last year for some time, and then I hit Ramadan, and I was struggling during Ramadan financially, and I'm like, look, being vegan is expensive.
Yeah.
This is a little different. And I wasn't put on too much game on how to prepare my own vegan meals with like the smallest amount of money possible, right? So with that, I converted back to eating. I don't eat beef or pork, so I translated back to eating chicken and turkey, and, shit like that. And that allowed me to be a lot more mindful of how my meals were prepared, right? Because I knew the way that vegan meals made me feel, especially after like the first and second month in there. My skin's clearing up, my mind and body, it just feels different, right? So being able to be a lot more aware, that's what I achieved. I don't see myself going back to vegan, and I don't see myself being strictly vegetarian, but I do enjoy those meals, right? And I have no issue cooking them. So chicken and turkey is in my diet, but like I say, I eat vegetarian at home, and I eat meat outside of the home, right? So I have respect for those dishes and those way of lives, and I have no issue enjoying them with other people. But also know that for the journey I'm about to embark on with my body and with taking care of myself, I want chicken. Yeah. I want the protein. I want the carbohydrates. I want everything. I want to be there. Yeah. So it's about that time. So I know what I want. And I know how I want it. It's just about being able to get it myself.
Gotcha. So eating ass. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, one of the most delectable things.
No, but are you into any kinky shit yourself or no?
I am. One of the maybe like 2 sex sessions ago, we were spitting on each other.
Oh, word!
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Yeah, bet, right.
Tell us more. Tell us.
Shit. I had never tried it before, right? She was like, well, and I'm always trying to just like try new shit with like whenever I'm having sex. Yeah. Whether or not it's a new position we can create or look up, or just new, just nasty shit we can do. Is this? She's like, well, we haven't used our spit too much, so it's like, she put me up on game. I'm like, well, all right. So,
sorry, I got this cotton mouth. Hold up.
right. I'm like, oh shit, let me go drink some water real quick. Shit, did you brush your teeth? Oh my god. Oh, is that a loogie? Oh god. No, I'm joking. No, but trying shit like that, I haven't done anything with feet, ass yet, but I'm chilling, bro. I'm trying to, sex is it's a connection. It's a real connection. So I like to be able to have fun, make sure it's safe, of course, when, it's all whatever, but just trying to push the edge in the sex life, man. I'm an adult now. Yeah. And I want to be able to become a seasoned, what do you call it?
You want to be experienced. You just want to, want to be like, yo, like, I know what I'm doing. I know how to please you. That's it.
Right. It's like, don't tell me what your spot is. Let me find it. Yeah. Let's have some fun. Let's go on an adventure. We're going on a trip to our favorite rocket trip. But,
no, I get that.
But, yeah, man. So it's just like, I love having fun when I'm doing this shit. I'm no longer into the basic shit. I don't want to just do missionary the entire time or do doggy style. Like let's have sex on the desk. Let's have sex on the stairs. Let's have sex on the ceiling. Let's have sex everywhere.
Let's be sneaky with it.
Yeah, let's be sneaky with it. Let's like do some ninja shit going across the hall and like we're some crazy shit, bro. You said nah, but I'm like
no, but like no. The thing was like it's because my friend used to have a roommate and like me and her would talk. Yeah. And eventually, like, we would click. Yeah. And we would watch anime on the couch. I'll be laying next to her, and my friend would already be asleep on the other couch. So we're already just like, we're already
You did the side thing.
Yeah, we did the side thing. But then we're like, we checked if he was asleep. Then we went in his room. Yep. And yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we did.
That's a dangerous game, though.
Yeah, but it was fun. Condom? No.
See the side bone with no condom, that is a dangerous game, my friend.
She wasn't a side. She was actually like someone I was really into.
Oh, okay. So, no, yeah. I mean like if you're laying on the side.
Oh yeah.
Okay. But you were okay.
Yeah.
You were a little bit more free with it since you were in the room. I thought you did it while you were like right.
No, we were just like fuck. We're getting like riled up. Let's go to the room. Yeah.
Ah.
But then like after we're done, I see him on the porch, and he just like listen to music, and I'm like, oh hey bud. And he's like, I'm like, hey bud, what's going on? He's like, I know what you did. I'm like, yeah, I know. What you did.
I know what you did.
I was like, I heard everything. I'm like, I thought we were quiet. He's like, no.
Good job.
Yeah, so yeah, but this whole like kinky shit. I used to have a sex partner too, but like she had a boyfriend, and I'm like, oh shit, like because I didn't cuff that. So
yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know. Right now, sex brings on a lot of problems.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just 100. Sex brings on a lot of problems. You know, with certain people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some people they can actually have the genuine connection with you, and you don't have to be in a relationship that requires boyfriend and girlfriend, but you can have a certain kind of relationship, right? A ship, of sorts, But just lately where I'm at in my life, I'm just really focused on what I'm focused on.
I totally understand that.
If the opportunity presents itself, when there's like we can have a genuine connection like that, we don't have to stress all the technicalities of the shit. We can just be. Just let's be.
That's also another reason why I stopped Tinder, because I was just hooking up with chicks more than getting a relationship, and I was just like, why the fuck am I wasting my gas and money on these chicks that I'm gonna go fuck around in Tempe and Glendale and
you don't need to be doing all
that.
that.
Exactly, when
There's
I'm trying
not
to do
enough time
shit.
for that. Can I stop for 30 seconds?
Go for sure.
What's up?
Your other interview can't happen at 1.
Can't?
It would be cut short, so they want to reschedule.
Yeah.
Oh,
reschedule.
Oh, they want to reschedule.
Cut this short and go to that.
What time is it right now?
It's like 12.
12.
We're 16 minutes away from now.
What time is your?
12 in the calendar.
All right. What time is it exactly right now?
11:58.
11:58.
Yeah.
You think we could cut this at 12?
Yeah, you can cut this at 12.
Are you okay with that?
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm definitely okay with that. Because yeah. Because if you had things to do, that's okay. I didn't want to cut it short because I usually like to keep it 2 hours long.
My bad.
You're good.
I didn't even know the format.
No, you're good. You're good. You're totally fine.
Yeah, it was just a busy day today.
No, I understand that.
Merch and all the shit we got to handle, website and emails.
I totally understand that,
It's
man.
a lot, man.
I got you.
But no. This is one of the good conversations.
There's like we got to like 5 of my questions actually.
We got into 5.
Yeah.
How many do you have?
I have a fucking lot, dude. I have like 2 pages of questions.
Bro, let's go.
Oh, just bust them out. All right, fuck
let's
it.
bust them out.
What came first, electronic music or hip hop?
Both.
Both?
Yes.
Damn. So like you just, what were your influences though? Like what bands or like what music were you listening to at that time? Where you're like, oh, I want to do that.
I was listening to everything, bro. I even listened to Fall Out Boy, My Chemical Romance.
Same.
I listened
They're
to
back.
50 Cent. I listened to Ludacris. I listened to a lot of the early dubstep shit. Even when Alina Baraz was coming up, I listened to a lot of the shit that was playing in discotheques. Even Darude Sandstorm.
Oh yeah,
the typical shit. But even like whenever I'd get Rick rolled, I'd be like, oh, this shit.
It's actually a good song. It's actually a good song. Yeah.
Dude, this is a classic.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you
just
listen to
really
video
rocking
music?
with it. Huh?
Video game music, you ever listen to that too?
Oh yeah, man. The Japanese is crazy.
Hey, dude, I'll fucking bob to anime OPs all the fucking time.
Yes, bro. Yes, yo. But even just like the shit I forgot the dude's name, but I can name off Cowboy Bebop.
Spike Spiegel.
And what?
Spike Spiegel. Is that you're thinking of the main character, or
No. So Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo, those 2 soundtracks were very integral for my growth.
Yeah.
For my growth, with Nujabes and a few of the other cats that worked. I can't name them off the top of my head, but it was just having exposure to just real music from my family, from my community and all that. That really like influenced me. Even being in the Indiana music school system, it allowed me to just be exposed to all kinds of different instruments and this way of playing. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Music is music to me. Man. We
gotcha.
can put genres on it, but at the end of the day, does it feel good?
Yeah.
Does it feel good?
No. That's why my playlist is so like fucking weird. Like I got your stuff on there. I got a lot of other artists, but also got like the stuff like Tyler and they're fucking not even Cowboy Bebop, but like a lot of anime OPs too, like in there. Shit, like it's just a mix of like weird stuff.
Share the playlist with me, man. Share the playlist with me, please.
I will, bro.
You like?
No, but it's just like a lot of crazy shit that's on there. I'm like, yeah, my music taste is all over the place because I like music in general.
Yeah.
I grew up. No, actually, I played guitar first, and I was into metal. But then I was like, oh, but I like all these other stuff, and I like when so I especially like when a fucking like anime or soundtrack of a game or something gets like experimental, like other music, like jazz. You ever play Persona?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got Persona 4 on my PS Vita.
Persona 5 though, it makes with like jazz a lot, and I just love that soundtrack. Even though I never played the game though, I just listen to the music.
This guy.
I know, but I'm saying if you know it. But it is now 12:01, my guy. I don't know if you have to get going or now.
Yeah, we do, but ask me another question.
Another question? All right,
Tell her
gotcha.
that we're on our way, please. We're about approximately 20 minutes away. We'll meet her there.
All right, one thing.
Yes.
One thing I fucking love was the Tiny Desk videos. I really love watching. I couldn't stop watching that shit last night. It was really fucking good. So my question is, are you gonna do more stuff like that soon? Just like that cool little vibe.
I don't know.
Because I feel like you should. I really want to see that again. I really want to see that again, dude.
What do you think made it really pop for you, man? You know, let me know.
It was definitely you, because you were just like, yo, play this shit. And the people behind you, the CAs, they were just, they went with it. They went with your vibe, and you fucking played along it too, and it just like amplified over time. Even though you came out fucking doors, guns blazing and shit.
Right. You just feel.
Yeah.
Like, that was the thing. That's how it's.
And you were just so comfortable with yourself, and you're just like, you're just feeling yourself pretty much, and like you were just like, let's play this, let's do that, let's calm it down now. You were just messing with the whole vibe, and you totally controlled the whole video.
Yeah, it's fun, man. No, there's definitely gonna be shit like that, and
right, for sure.
the more that I continue to nurture the bass, the more I'll be more inclined. The more I'll be more inclined to really, have more private things like that. Of course, filming them so they're forever. Right, but having those moments, sharing those moments. There was people in that room, right, that were from the club, and also people that from LA, that were just like in town. It was just a real good kind of vibe, and I was like, maybe I did that performance 3 times, in that room with them, and each time, it felt good, and there was something new about it each time. So. That's definitely going to happen in the near future.
Gotcha. Because what I'm trying to do in this room too is another sort of Tiny Desk thing. Just maybe either in this room or somewhere, maybe on the patio or something. But for sure, just like, because I like the vibe of it, just them just being themselves. No crazy equipment, no crazy lights. Just like, here's the music, here's my voice. Let's just get to it, and I'll live stream it, and that's like the plan for this room or somewhere.
Yeah,
but,
no, I've already mapped out the room, man. You can really do it in here. Yeah, I would have the drummer, somewhere.
In the corners.
In the corners or some shit. Have the bassist on the right, have the guitarist on the left, or flip flop. It doesn't matter, man. But it'd be a really sick thing, and then get some artificial lighting in here to really make the shine on the cymbals, the minnows, and all that shit, bro. It'd be dope. Yeah, I love it, man. I appreciate you having me,
dude. I appreciate you being on here. I appreciate everything you fucking said on this. You dropped nothing but gems on this shit.
Man, yo, you real.
No, you real, bro. You're real, bro. What you mean?
Man, this is always a pleasure talking with you, man. Just sharing moments with you. And I'm sorry we had to cut it short.
No, you're good.
I appreciate this shit. If I could do it for 2 hours, I'd do it for 4.
I'm always down to have
video games with it.
I'm always down to have you back on.
Yeah, man. Let's even link up and just do shit.
Yeah, no, I'm down for that. I'm down to record.
Don't always gotta be on some business shit. We can just do shit. But thank you. Not
a problem. Everybody, check out Toddy. His links are in the description below with his Instagram, his Twitter, his music. Y'all should really definitely check out Big Head. I've been bopping that shit nonstop every time I go to work. And yeah.
Rozotadi. Thank you. My bad for cutting you off.
No, you're good. You're good. But I hope y'all have yourself a damn good one. Hey. There we go.